this goes live. Oh, I need to restart the tracking, I think. I am live. I'm going to disappear for a second. So I remember where there it is. Do this. I wonder if, is this on the right? Yeah, that is on the right thing. It's not the usual headset I use, so I'm still getting adjusted to it, having slightly different characteristics. Being a little bit touchy about where its microphone is placed. And I know the mic... Yeah, okay, this is better. It's not on screen yet, that is intentional, but I can see on my end that it's working better, which is good. I think. Yeah, okay, is this working? It's a little bit quiet. Maybe? I don't know. I need to center this. Try this out. Okay. I don't really like the way the mic is on this headset, but I like everything else about it, so... it's fine. Log's fine. I think I want... yeah. Okay, now that needs changing, and I can do this, and I can do that. And I can do this? No. This. Okay. I think I'm still a little bit confused why the mouth tracking is less active than usual, but it seems to be working, so it's all good. I also need to do one more setting, actually. I need to do... Don't look at that, it was a secret. Setting did I want to change? Oh, I remember. Okay. Here's look fine. Settings are a little touchy on those, and maybe one day I'll get it wired up a little bit better, but... yeah, whatever. Close enough. I'm just gonna get into a run before I think myself too hard into the settings here. Just play the game, just stream the game, see what happens. This last time I streamed this, I got my low money clear, and I got my sub 10 minute clear, and I got a hard mode clear. And I went to the Cosmic Ocean for the first time, and all of that was very exciting. I'm also, in general, feeling a lot more comfortable in the game now, which is nice. Whether that will be reflected in the play on stream is anybody's guess. I might need to mess up. See, I got out of that, and then I got back into it, because I'm a genius. Right, these aren't speedruns anymore, so I can actually go out of my way for gems. I might need to make this full screen again. It's being weirdly... I actually don't know if it actually is being framey or not, but there's a weird, like... jitteriness to it that I can see on my end. I don't know if that shows on the stream at all, but it bugs me when I see it. So I might need to go full screen. I think that's solved in the past. Because this fancy monitor does like a better job with the variable frame rate stuff or whatever. But let's play just a little bit for now and see what happens. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's right. The reason I just have it on full screen by default is that introduces the other problem of alt-tabbing becoming screwy. And, like, it both in the sense that, like, I have to alt-tab to get out of the game and I don't like it, and in the sense that I've noticed Spelunky, like, freezes up on me in a weird way, where the screen won't update if I, like, alt-tab out of it for too long. And what too long even means is kind of unclear. None of which is ideal if I want to, you know, continue playing the game after I've alt-tabbed. So I try to avoid doing that, and again, I'm not able to avoid it here. This seems workable, even if it is a little uncomfortable to look at. I need to work this, chest room. I don't want to preserve the possibility of this being an eggplant run, so I gotta. I must have just missed it. Okay, well, run's over, doesn't matter. It must have been higher up and I just, like, missed where it was or something. Cause I thought I checked everywhere. Now it's taking full screen. Doesn't this work? I can't remember. Sorry, it's gonna mess up my thing. There's Alt-Tab number 1, for those of you counting at home. I need to do this. I need to do that. Sure. I was taught there's a, I think that's too far over, actually. Hold on. That's Alt-Tab number 2. There is, like, a, frame rate restriction you can do in the NVIDIA stuff, which I turned on, and I thought that would fix this. And it seems like either it hasn't, or it's not sufficient on its own, just messing with that setting, so I might need to drill more into the settings at a later date and figure that out. What I can also do is, my plan is, I want to do some, once I finish doing all the achievements in Spelunky, which I am, that feels even weirder. I might need to mess with the settings more, something just feels off. I have some things I want to still play in this game after doing all the achievements and stuff, but what I might do also is move to the PS4 to get all the stuff again there. See, this feels better. See, if I can actually get this performance up to work reliably, maybe I'd have a better idea of what the hell is going on with my computer when I try playing video games on it. I might play stuff on PS4 to do all the achievements again there, which would bring me the new and exciting problems of an Elgato in the loop, but would remove the full screen problems, probably. Like, it would be, the Elgato I have can't do 4K anyways, or I don't think it's capable of such, so like, it would just hard lock itself at 1080, 60, and it would get rid of these problems I'm having, where performance is just all kinds of screwy. You know I'm a professional streamer because I don't fix any of this stuff ahead of time, I just kind of do it on the fly, because I'm a genius. But my streaming stuff has always been, and will always be, firmly hobbyist, so I don't care if it's not that important to me to have this stuff be professional. It's more just to have it be fun, and have it be a cool thing I can do. And get better at, in theory. Whatever. I'm actually gonna change one more thing that isn't the game, and maybe that'll make me happy, and then I'll stop changing all my settings for 30 minutes. Let's do this. Yeah, that's not my noise. Okay. Weird. A longer turn deserves another. So. I knew that arrow trap was there. I saw it, and yet, never learned a lesson. I never will. Am I this greedy? Yes, I am. Oh, why'd I do that? My thought was, oh, I'll save the rope by just waking up the pet with a thrown item. But unfortunately, the thrown item is an item I needed to have. So really, I saved myself nothing at all. Besides looking cool for the camera, I guess. No altar on this level, right? I think so. That was not an intentional weapon. That could have gone very badly. Very expensive dog. A very expensive hamster. Worth it, probably. Actually, the Klein gloves probably already make it worth it, though. I mean, obviously, I'm going to try a little bit harder. Yang, don't look. I forget exactly what his detection range is, but it's caught me by surprise sometimes, so I'd rather not take the risk. Yang, don't look. Oh, that was extremely worth it. Especially if this is... Yep. This is a terrible idea, and I'm gonna get my ass kicked later for it. So, if you rob a ton, the thing that happens is, for the next 3 levels, provided you kill her those 3 times, otherwise I think she does even more, she will show up through the entrance door 30 seconds into the level. And we'll just be immediately aggro and, you know, chase you down, try to kill you, and all that fun stuff. And if you kill her 3 times, she becomes peaceful again. But you have to, you know, manage that, which is non-trivial. I'm not keeping close enough count. Okay, that's enough. I was pretty sure only 1 favor was needed there, but I wasn't 100% sure. Must be greedy. Oh. We've already done a lot in Pursuit of Greed on this run, so... So this is in theory an eggplant attempt, provided I can get the setup for it later, so... Could try to make a millionaire run out of it, but not looking good on the resource count, really. And I can't get any of that stuff out of the walls that none of the bombs would, so... I think I'm going to just descend quickly and hope that Ton solves herself. There's a reason I say that robbing Ton is a bad idea compared to just robbing a shopkeeper, which I don't think is a bad idea for myself at this point. Is that... What's my plan? I view Ton as a lot harder to kill safely. And I have a lot less practice doing it. This could backfire. Come on, over here. Come on. I also think Ton is nice. I don't like killing her compared to the shopkeepers who deserve death. I have a jetpack already, so going to Volcana is a risky and possibly bad idea. This is a gold run, so I guess I'm hoping to rob the black market and live, I would say. That is something approximating my plan, if I have a plan at all. Destroying the black market and living would give me a lot of resources, possibly a lot of money, depending. It would give me some money, by definition. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, don't pick up the shotgun or I will kill you. I could have killed that snake for more blood, but whatever. I also still just dislike the jungle. I like Volcano more. They're both dangerous for sure, but I feel like I have a better handle on Volcana's dangers at this point. I need to not be near the top of the level. I don't have shoes. I can't be over there. She's in the level. She's dead. Hell yeah. I'm not spending the room for that. Just leave it there. So on the next level, she should be dead for real, and I should be forgiven. Let's do that. Let's do this. If you're smart, well, smart or greedy or one of those for sure, you can whip a pet once when you pick them up, and the blood, you'll get some blood from that and get a little bit of health from it. I might have missed the sister here, or the cave here, I'm not sure. Move kind of quickly because Ton is on her way. She'll probably jump into that spike pit and not be a problem, but I want to not be there to find out. See, I was waiting, because I'm smart, but the hired hand does not know any better. Hired hand's not even once. Ton is no longer a problem. Let's run. I still would love to have shoes. I think the jungle is like Volcana, like you kind of want to go slowly and carefully in, but I feel like jungle even more so. So you need to think like, okay, how do I get past like these spikes without taking a hit? How do I get past this thing without taking a hit? I have a ton of bombs. I can't reach. Exploratory. Oh, is that it right there? That is. Like, this stuff is also if I have to think through really carefully, because one false move will just get me very dead. There it is. And like Volcana, like, spike balls can instant kill you, sure, and like lava can, like you can see lava coming from far away, usually. I feel like your main problem is I don't know where I thought it was going. I feel like the instant kill dangers in Volcano are easier to see coming, I guess. When you're moving at pace. Compared to jungle, I feel like if I go quickly, like I'll just extremely die to something I never saw coming. I don't want aggro here, actually. Like, I think I could successfully rob the black market. Like, I know ways to do it, relatively safely. But I think the problem mostly is I will just never get forgiveness, because the way I know how to do it involves killing every shopkeeper here. So I'll just buy a few things and go on my way. have a hired hand? Oh, no, there's one in the coffin that I didn't rescue. Oh, this is great timing, because that's the challenge. And Tun likes me again, so she'll let me actually do it. Something I'm not checking carefully enough for, and I'm almost certainly going to get bitten by, are those bear traps. Oh, fuck off. Witch doctors alone are why I hate the jungle and like don't like going here. Good luck. I do this very carefully, or I'll have an angry Tun, or I'll have a cursed me. I'm going to drop on his head and shoot him, but I need him to come closer first. I can't be too close or the skull will see me. Like that. Jungle fucking sucks, man. I hate it here. Not gonna bother with the bow, I think, just everything else. I'm getting the bow for practice sometimes. I did actually get, like I said, a Cosmic Notion run, so I know how to use the thing, but for this, like, I don't expect the run to go that far, and I'd rather just spend the time getting more gems instead. Q. Could spend some bombs here. Tun doesn't get mad about it, but pardon me. I honestly should have gotten poisoned there, if I'm being honest. It's not bothering. It wasn't about the 1 gold, it was about not leaving a literal trap for myself. this is worth the bomb spend. We'll get more bombs later. I think I rescued... We'll definitely get more bombs later. I can't remember if I rescued all 3 sisters or just 2 of them, though.
Huh?
If you rescue 2, you get a bomb bag. If you rescue all 3, you get a bomb box. I think just 1 will give you a rope pile. But I think either way, that will be a net increase in bombs for that spend. Fortunate. I really do need more bombs. I'm doing good on health, though. Wall is a good friend, especially if you are really aggressive about getting extra health a bit early and often. The question is, do I go temple? I think I do. I might regret it. But I'm certain I will regret it because fuck temple. But it has the advantage of the City of Gold, and I think in what is nominally a money run, I would like to have that. It also has the advantage of a guaranteed altar, which, oh no, there's no shops there, so it doesn't help me. I was gonna say it would be another chance at the eggplant, but no. I'm also gonna call this more of a money run than eggplant, even though I said it could be both, because I skipped a bunch of teleporters I could have taken. And a teleporter was my backup plan for how I would get the eggplant without like an obvious eggplant start. And I still could get an eggplant start later on, like there's still a bunch of levels to go, but it is less likely one out have gone through a bunch of the levels that could have had the setup for it. Tidepool 4-2 is a good one because you have a guaranteed presence. If you get an altar there, which is not that unlikely, then you have a setup ready to go, which is nice. I have gotten blown up before doing that with the jetpack. I think then as now I have enough health to tank it, but still not great for the run, honestly. So having the jetpack is nice. It is nice to have it intact and not blown up. I still want to learn the fast onk get method. It would be tricky to do it now, because I would have to piss off the sisters that I rescued to do it, because they're up where I would need to do it. But the strat basically is you can place, I think it only requires 4 bombs, if you do it correctly, to mine out the space around the upper right exit. And if you do it correctly, you can, Olmec will move up towards the exit, but will not crush you against the ceiling, and you can stand on his head. And you can, using him like jumping up and down like that, you can enter the exit door to the Ankh room that I'm in right now. And get the Ankh, without doing the whole fight, which is much faster, and if you do it reliably, and probably arguably a bit safer as well. And it would have been nice to have in my pocket for speedruns, because I would have brought the Ankh, I was skipping it. But even now, being mostly done with speedruns, unless I do the PS4 stuff, it would be nice to just have that. Get my runs a bit more reliable. I think it would be a fun thing to practice on doing the randomizer stuff I've been thinking about. Which is, sorry. Overlunky, the popular Splunky mod that does a number of things for the game, has a randomizer someone built. I don't know who to quote it, sorry. Oh, I should have placed that better. It has a randomizer where you basically do a random set of levels with, like, blocks shuffled around how they can appear. And every 5 levels you do a boss fight, and eventually you get to the goal, which is like 798. I think it just warps you right there. And, you know, one of the bosses you can fight, as you might expect, is Olmec, which means I would get a bunch of chances to practice in that skip. I want to keep him alive in case I can get a sacrifice off, but I don't want him anywhere near saying that might get me killed. That was a mistake, probably. Oh. I have time to do this. Fuck. Are you alive down there? Nice. Don't worry about it. I'm certainly not worried about it. I should save all my bombs for the city gold at this point. Remember, do not use that as a weapon except for in emergencies, because it will almost certainly get you killed. That could have crushed the scepter. I do want to do that challenge, actually. Do it in a way that doesn't get me killed and doesn't get Ton mad at me again. Bye. I was worried that would happen. It should have happened, because it's really easy to not do that, but, you know, I'm me, so... I found a way. I'm a genius! I'm the greatest Flunky player who has ever lived. Ignore the fact that I only got in that situation because I hit myself with a flaming torch, but... So I can go to Duat for a free jetpack, but I think I would prefer not to, because I would rather have the Ankh. So I'm just gonna have to have less mobility than planned, which Might be a problem, we'll see. Let's be greedy. We get moving very slowly and carefully. That's what we have to do in this place. Get out of the way before I something with you. Go down there. Nope. Go down there. I'll sacrifice him later. Wait a second. Come back down here. Come down here. Thank you. I think a lot of the ways I've died in here have been through getting trapped. So I'm going to be very careful to not lock myself in anywhere. Also, so afraid of Crocman. Just unbelievably terrified of Crocman. Is this a good idea? No. Oh, it worked. I thought they'd see that coming. Can I lure one of you over here? No, that's a terrible idea. Let's do that. Little more time to look around. Only place is over there. Let's leave. Sorceress have such good aim, it's disgusting. Yeah, let's just leave. Could have been worse. Why are there so many necromancers on this level? Why is the necromancer convention in town? A little bit low on bombs, so I need to probably stop doing. Random, gem freeing. No mobility, but I do have climbing gloves. So I do want to go deal with the... Okay, so this was not going to be a eggplant seed anyway, so it's fine. I should just leave this thing here before I get myself killed. Safe. Yep, that's why. I really would love to have more resources than I currently do. I'm glad at least I still have the Ankh. That easily could have been a tower frag in that incident with the Crocman, so easy. The landmine is if I need to spend a bomb, but I don't actually want to spend a bomb. Bad is the worst. I think I do want to be brave and rob Tusk here, is the thing. Whether I can pull it off is a different question. Can you destroy the elevator for me? I hadn't already lost it. flaming corpses here would be a great way to lose the jetpack, because a flaming corpse will blow up the jetpack for you. Oh, it's probably worth going in on this thing. Don't crush me. Thank you. There's like gems and stuff in here, I think, sometimes. On the walls, obviously, but maybe in somewhere I can get without spending more resources. We'll find out. Very deliberate about how I move through here. I don't want to be rushed. I'm just gonna take this Ustabi, one of those, for good luck, and maybe I'll guess correctly. 1 in 100 chance. Probably for a score run, I guess. Going to the City of Gold is definitely a popular way for, like, you know, big boy score runs. But for where I'm at, I want to aim for just, you know, millionaire. I'm not sure if the argument is to go to the City of Gold for the gold, obviously, or if it's to go to Tide Pool for the clone gun and the potential of getting it to clone the Tusk Idol or something. Didn't know it had a parachute, that's very welcome. I think I definitely need a rock tusk here. Unfortunately, that's going to require more bombs than I currently have. I'm not sure how to solve that problem. If I kept the landmine, I would have had exactly enough, which I guess is worth noting, but can I get over to that? Can I get to that crate, and does that crate have bombs in it? Questions about time. Not on the list because Tusk has never met me in this run. Rude. I really need this crate to have bombs in it. Also remember where it was, because I do not. Never worse. I also am like not. There it is. There it is. That's why I have the Ankh. I think I'm not actually capable of killing Tiamat at this point. This is the thing. Not with the resources I have. So I don't really know what my plan is there. also have 30 seconds before I have problems. Please die down there. Make my life easier. Well, I tried. Nope. I didn't have enough resources there. Winning wouldn't have been enough money, too. I think it's only like a few hundred extra K or something. Not like 500, which is why I need it to be there. Good run, though. Good first run. Bad second run. Bad second run. There are smarter ways to go about this. Don't mind if I do. If that was an arrow trap where that gray block was, I would be dead right now. Sure. And it should have been nice. Nope. Yes. Yes. If you're one block under him, like I was trying to be, he'll jump right over you when he aggroes. And you can get by in that time safely. But you can do a surprising number of exits, like a lot of the time that works. But it didn't work that time, but thankfully the way he threw me and moved away afterwards also saved my life, so that works out. Unfortunately, I only had one heart, and having one heart is a lot like having 0 hearts, as it turns out, in Spelunky. What the fuck is wrong with this tunnel? I said, having 1 health is a lot like having 0. In this case, that the cat's health after I damaged them several times already. Damn it. Too slow on the throw. I was worried he would hit the lid of the shop and still be in play, but that was better than just getting owned by him, which is what happened instead. I don't know if they actually... I should actually look up whether, like, anything useful can spawn on 1-1 like that. I think nothing can really spawn until 1-2, so like there's no point going for entrances like that, but I'm not 100% sure. So I do. Like I'm certain like on 1-2 you can just get a ton shop with a lot of like really good stuff in it. But I don't know if that can happen on 1-1 ever. Or if it's worth your time to try. Like the holy grail of like speedrun or score run stuff is getting a plasma cannon on like 1-2, and then it's using that until you can get the true crown to go faster, which might have happened. I don't know if the current records have seeds like that or not. But that was mean. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think that stuff is not worth buying or robbing on for. You and the hands are definitely worth robbing. That behind the tarp, of course. Okay, so it is extremely worth either robbing or helping. Yeah, this run. Robbing. I think. I can easily do it from this angle, though. Wish me luck. It's not a good idea to do that. So if you can get bombs below Yang in his little spot there, you can do it safely. You can place like 1 to 2 of them underneath him, and that won't aggro him, and they'll get him when they go off. But if above him like that, I don't know if there's a good way to do it. Without turning into extended combat, which can go, you know, any number of ways for you. And the safest way I know to rob Yang is to have a shotgun and shoot him with it. But I didn't have one that time. Not like how many hits I'm taking on 1-1. course. I feel like Yang used to get mad at you for taking gems and stuff out of the open like that, and then they patched it so that wasn't true. Genius. That's why you look before you teleport. I think you want like 3 blocks for safety. I'm not gonna quote the teleport range to say correctly. You want more space than I had. Because the teleporter will do like a range of distances, so you don't necessarily know what you're gonna get, and also it only has a safety teleport feature up. So it won't help you if you're gonna teleport just hitting solid rock like that. I should chatter more on these streams, but I don't really know what to say until the thought strikes me. Or I have to yawn. Or if I want to explain a mechanic or something I'm doing. So it's just going to be long sections of silence, I think, just because of how I run these. Ooh. This also should be the first stream I can watch back and not just be actively upset about the audio, because I do have, and it's even from seeing in the recordings I've done, but I haven't tested a stream yet. I've been really happy with the sound filter software I got. I don't necessarily want to name it, so I don't know if I want to make this a plug or not plug fed. But I was having a consistent, like, buzzing sound with, I do it for different headsets, so I guess it doesn't actually matter at this point. I was having like a persistent background buzzing that I hated, and in my testing, this software like just entirely removed it. Like not even like I could still hear it, but type stuff. Like it was just gone. And that makes me happy, and hopefully means that when I archive this stream and like watch it back to see if there's anything like weird about the model I want to address or that kind of thing. Hopefully will mean that I'm happy with that part of it, at least. Could have robbed that shop, but I didn't want to deal with the aggro when I have the money. I know this is a score run, but like if that shouldn't be the make or break. Like last time well, I mean, you saw the run that I just failed. And, like, that was, like, several hundred K off, and, like, even runs that have gotten, like, to completion have still been, like, really far off, so I'm not, this isn't worth doing anything with unless there's an ultra on this level. I have enough ropes to work with. Where's my point? I had a point. Fuck. Everything's fine. Buying from a shop is not going to make or break a score run for me at this point. Like, it does matter, but like not enough that I should care about it, I don't think. I, in fact, have watched streamers who have gotten actual big boy score runs, like buyout shops, and like not have it matter, because, again, like, fuck. I'm a dumbass. That was way too greedy. Like, I've watched, like, actual, like, score runs. Actual record-setting score runs where they bought out shops and, like, it doesn't matter at the scales you're dealing with at that point. And, like, my scales are a lot smaller, so it's going to 1 million and not, like, many million, but, like, still. I think the same idea applies, where, like, don't... Actually, here's a better analogy. It's like the thing they tell you about computer science, where you're, like, not supposed to, like, optimize your programs too far ahead of time. Because you'll be dealing with things like effectively don't matter yet, or worse, introduce complexity for no real gain, like no practical gain. And what you actually want to do is write the software and then profile it to see what the actual problems are, and not just be like, well, technically this instruction I'm doing here is not optimal. There's a better algorithm that does X, Y, Z. Like, you need to not worry about that stuff until it matters. Is... Can you get over here without using a bomb? Yes. Worry about that stuff when it matters. Don't worry about that stuff before it matters. And I think for a score run too, like, I need to worry about, like, how I'm going to make up several hundred K in gold that I'm not currently having before I worry about, oh, I shouldn't buy from this shop, technically. This is my take on it. And I'm the one running, so I guess my take is the only one that matters. I might need to take a quick water break after this run, possibly early, we'll see. Uh-huh. I had the same opinion on score runs, actually, or, sorry. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. On the baby speedruns I was doing for the 10-minute achievement, and then it turned out that those seconds actually do matter, because I had one run that was within less than a second of hitting 10, and another run that was within, I'm not sure exactly how much, but it was like within like several seconds. So that then became a practical concern, and it did actually matter how I was spending, like, seconds of my run. But again, like, I wasn't worrying about that stuff at first, because at first it didn't matter. And when it started mattering, I started, you know, using that information, but, like, fuck. Don't need to pre-optimize, I guess, is something approaching the point here. I'm gonna die forgetting I have 1 health again, I'm sure of it. So yeah. I also have some soda on my desk here that I should have. Maybe in, I don't know, after this level. I once lost a run to doing that, sorry, and hitting a skeleton while descending, and the skeleton knocked me off the turkey, and knocking off of the turkey meant I landed on the spikes and instantly died. And I was a little bit upset with that turn of events because that felt a little unfair. That is, in fact, the game. Spelunky is a game of learning unfair ways to die and slowly becoming better at addressing them until you stop dying in silly ways. Within a margin of error. You always keep dying. You are always dying in Spelunky, but you die less. Something really greedy here? I think I do, actually. We're on a bit of time crunch when we're doing this then, so let's get down there, do the needful. Volcana after because I feel like I would say. I have gotten away with this before, and I probably will again, but let's find out. Let's find out together. I don't, yeah, let's go Volcana and probably Temple. I don't really want to hover pack, but I don't have time to go back, so. Now is where I take exactly 1 hit point of health, or of damage, and die. Great. So the point of doing that is the gift shop has a lot of very good items in it. Fuck. Okay, I didn't uber regret that like I might have. It very frequently has the Kapala, which as you can see I've gotten. That was like the main thing I was hoping for. It can also have any pack. I was hoping for a jetpack, obviously, but, you know, unlucky. And it can also have... Oh god, I thought she aggroed off that. I was so scared. I was gonna kill her anyway, but I needed her to be aggroed when I was ready for it, and not before. It can have any pack, or it can have the bag, like a Splunder's bag, which is guaranteed to have, I don't know the exact number, but like a good amount of ropes and bombs in it. And my hope was to get the Kapala jetpack and in the bag, and I did not get exactly what I wanted there, but it worked out. I need to look around a bit, see if there's an altar, so I really need to not be cursed as soon as possible, because I'm getting better at this game, but, you know, only so much better. Fuck! Case in point. Jumping directly into a robot for no reason when I had a robot already, whatever. And the thing of, even if having the Kapala doesn't, getting the Kapala from the gift shop does not give you the corresponding amount of favor, so like I was still wherever I was with Kali, which I think was 0. So I was going to need 24 points of sacrifices to get uncursed. Which I think honestly means that I shouldn't have robbed the gift shop. I think it was not worth it in that case, because it was going to be so hard to get uncursed, and obviously that would have meant a lot of levels where I was still cursed and very likely to just die. Probably not worth it. I mean, open that present. I'll be really upset with myself if this happens to be an eggplant seed. We'll find out. Max to surpass Metal Gear. That was not planned out, really, but it worked out. Oh, sorry, Poochie. I'm a big fan of only mostly thought out plans in video games. The last like few percent of a not thought out plan is really the most exciting, where you're just kind of making stuff up on the fly. forgiveness? Yes? No. I think blowing up the shop was 2 more points of sin. Which means this level, which should be a free escape, and the next level, which won't necessarily be. I don't think I want to go jungle here. There's Vlad's cape, and actually the castle is a lot of money, now that I think about it. Also, I have to kill this guy in a fashioned way. And fuck it up several times first. Like I said, several times. I think the timing's not that hard, I just have never, like, looked it up. I've just always identified my feel, and I'm not very good at the feel of it, apparently. Easy. Luck. Be of luck, this is a way to generate good luck on the run. Oh, fuck, I wanted him not back in his shop, I wanted to get that present. Well, hopefully there's something important over there. Forgiveness. Good luck. No paste, unfortunately. Should make this a little more exciting. I just got forgiveness. Aww. I tried, and that should count. Oh, and his shop was just fucked too. There's nothing left for me to. Fuck! Ah, I'm bad at video games. Let me get up for a second. I'll be right back to take a quick stretch break, get some water and stuff. It has been an hour and a half, so yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. I have a thing for this. I think. Yep. Herb. I am back. I don't have a definite stopping point for tonight, but I'm gonna say I want at least one eggplant run attempt, and ideally one that gets to ice caves. I don't know if I'm going to like force myself to keep going if like that just doesn't happen tonight. Yeah, that's too risky. I could have broken the other thing too. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to like make myself keep playing if that doesn't happen until it happens, but I would like to seriously try for it. I think that'd be a nice thing to have at least one of tonight. Snake upgrade. I need to... The reason I like bothered like record, well, I mean I keep these for, I want to have all my streams purposes, but the reason I fuck up like that is because I'm a dumbass. The reason I specifically want to watch the tapes back on these is, I think I said this last time and I'll say it again because I'd love to repeat myself also. It's hard to catch all the stuff my model does just by watching. Like I could, sorry, Trisha's yelling at me. Come back here, lay down. It's hard to catch all the stuff my model does unless I'm just actively watching, and like even then I'm gonna be limited by like what I think to check versus like what I would do in a real stream. This sucks. Oh, that'll be fine. And if I, you know, watch my own recordings back, I still probably won't get like everything possible I could do, like every possible edge case of the model doing something weird or something I might want to adjust in a future release or whatever. But I'll get a lot of it because I'll get most things I would do naturally during a stream, including like, you know, moving back and forth like this, talking normally, reactions when I do something absurd in this video game or another one. And that's better than nothing, and like will give me like a starting point, and like, you know, if I notice other things later, or you know, have some flash of insight and realize like, oh hey, I want the model to do this thing, you know, that can happen later, but like it's a good start to just have that starter testing of like, hey, here's some things I noticed wrong based on watching this clip. He doesn't move the same way in dark levels, and I don't quite understand the differences, and they've gotten me killed several times, so... I'm generally not a fan of 1-4 dark levels. I'm not a fan of dark levels in general, but especially not those. My terrible chill runs up your spine. Not exactly what I planned, but I'll take it. It's actually very good for me. I just wish I'd planned it. Because then I'd be smug in multiple ways instead of just the one way. That's fine. Not ideal at all. one prefers to not accidentally whip a ghost spot like that. You do prefer to not use all your ropes up on a level. It's not really good for your completion chances to do so. I don't want to be here. There's no point being here. That was a mistake. Not a fatal one. This is... I didn't do this last time. I think I did do this. I think... I've not, like, done the math myself. My understanding is the... moon challenge is always worth doing, because you will, like... I don't know if it's guaranteed or just highly likely, but I've always heard that it'll pay back for itself, in the gems you get, or the gems and resources you get, at least. So I think based on that, it is worth doing here in what is intended to be a school run. Spinning bombs on here. I do have some, but I don't know if I want to be that free with them yet when there's still a bunch of level to go. This, in the hand, is worth it, because this will get me a Kapala. All this thing together, I think. This is rope, that's fine, I have a few more now. Why do I have more? Did I get those? Oh, those weren't also made in the crate, I guess. Am I gonna regret this? Let's find out. No, I need you to grab something useful, please. Sure. No, actually no. He's gonna kill the pet. God damn it. Have to use one of my ropes. I'm not gonna get the Kapala now, I don't think, because he killed my pet. And also himself. That's fine. It's great, actually. I love this for me. I don't know what would have been the play. I guess the play would have been just to go more slowly. Like, I was trying to be quick about it, even with the 4-leaf clover. Fuck! I needed to better land on that dog. I was trying to be fast, and I probably shouldn't have been, I guess is the answer. Like, it would have been slower to go back and, like, bring them, like, one by one to the altar, but I had the time for it, and I think it wasn't safe to do anything else. I was very happy with that, bomb strat to get the altar accessible. It's like, it was possible to cook a bomb and get it up there, but, like, I'm not that good at cooking bombs yet. Like, that is, like, the kind of thing where I would not trust myself to do it. And I would not trust myself to do it, like, in a reasonable amount of time, or with a reasonable amount of bombs, or with a reasonable risk about hitting myself with one. Unfortunate. Fortunate. Really fortunate. Not fortunate. Unfortunate. Terrible. I think the thing to do there, if I could have done it without pissing off Yang, was to blow up that totem trap and try to live sack the shopkeeper with a rope stun, which I have pulled off a few times. It's not like inconceivable, but inconceivable I would have managed it there. Which would have given me aggro for a lot more levels, but also a good chunk of favor, which would have been a nice trade-off to have. And more importantly, would have removed me from the immediate danger I was in, and made my life better. Watered my crops, all that stuff. I feel nothing when I make lizards hit themselves in spikes like that. I feel nothing at all. They'll have it coming. That's too risky. It turns out there's an ultra on this level. I have the ropes to come back. I don't think there is, though, unless there's one in that bottom left, which maybe. I was too weird. And I got away with it. I did consider going back to the other turkey too, which would have been extremely too greedy. Oh, I should fix this. Sorry, it's late, I'm sleeping. I'm gonna stream for a bit longer, like I said, but you will probably hear more and more yawning, and it's just gonna have to happen. It can't be stopped. Kari loves me. Kari loves me so much. Six favorite. 7 favorite. Let's bless the run. It is Splunky player superstition, at least some Splunky players, that robbing, God, that's the opposite of what I mean. Funding, supporting being good to, a caveman shop is good luck on the run. This is the Cabal. I don't know when too much to put me over there, actually. Forgiveness? Yes. And I don't need to bother looking for a skeleton key, and I don't need to. Oh, she wouldn't have spawned anyway, but I wouldn't need to deal with, Sparrow. Done one. Oh, yeah. That was really risky. But I'm getting much better at bomb cooking, so it was probably worth it, arguably. I realized mid-jump I wasn't sure if that arrow trap had been activated, and thankfully it had been, because I went that way already, but I was really worried that I was going to have a bad time. Especially with blood run going, so I need to get all the blood I can. This time I'm gonna leave him here until I find an altar after that incident last time. It's probably safe. Yeah, that's fine. Worth it this time because I'm on my way to having blood to Kate, and I prefer that anyway, so. That's the exit on that side. I don't think I want the plasma cannon enough. Can't stay there, not safe. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking. Tempted to blow those up, but that would also get the shop, and that is not worth it. The other trap would have already activated that range, I should have known. That 1 second hesitation is going to cost me somehow. I know it. Haste. Extremely worth it. Nothing personal. He was attacked by a lava creature. Which, I still need to check if this is actually true, but my understanding of how that works is she will blame you if you're on screen when it happens, and otherwise she will not. It should be a bunch of gems. So probably worth it. That is 1 heart, so probably not worth it. I'm gonna get blamed for this. Am I brave enough to find out? I think I might be. Oh. Or are we taking it out of my hands? Oh. I didn't do it right. Do I want a teleporter? Sure. I'm trying to make this an eggplant run. I'm not going to use the teleporter until I get to ice caves, I think. But I will have it. Also, have some more water and some more sun. Swallowed weirdly. Can I turn this off? Did my keyboard die? Okay, we'll deal with that later. I'm watching this on a separate machine if I have to like do anything with chat, mostly. And the keyboard I use for that machine seems to have run out of batteries, so I have to deal with that in a second. Wall web gun, yeah, I'll get right on that. The thing about having the Kapala, especially early, is you can really pick up the blood gathering once you've gotten Vlad's cape if you're getting it. Or the elixir if you're getting that. But like even before that, if you're just like really aggressively like getting all the blood you can from like enemies and stuff, you can build up a lot of cards really quickly, which is nice. Help I witnessed a murder. I imagine overlocking mostly in the context of wanting to do randomizers with it, which is, I think, the big appeal for me. But as I've been made aware, I think I always guessed it. One of the streamers I like to play, I like to watch play this game. Wow, words are hard. Is currently using it to practice like a really tricky speedrun thing. speedrun method, I guess is what you might call it. And I'm reminded that that is something I can do for, you know, much simpler stuff like practicing like the various onk skips, or practicing how to get the quick Olmec kill, or like Olmec strat. Not spend like a bunch of time getting the onk when you don't have to, that kind of thing. So definitely a lot of stuff like that I can definitely also do. It's over monkey once I have it set up. To more specifically say what Overlord can do, you can have it like spawn you at any level, and you can have it like give you a preset set of items, and possibly more. That's all I know, like for sure it can do. But yeah, which is really easy if you want to say like, okay, let me like pretend I've gotten to Tiamat with a jetpack and a bunch of ropes, and let me try to practice the rope skip strategy. Or, like, let me teleport myself to 4-3 tide pool and try to practice these ways to skip using the onk, or that kind of thing. Which is nice. Like, it feels very, like, reasonable to me to, like, want to try that stuff out. Because, like, there's something to be said for just, like, you know, getting better at the game and getting yourself there naturally, and I think for a lot of stuff, that's, you know, a reasonable enough way to do it. Like, these tools exist, I don't think there's anything wrong with using them for that approach instead. Like, I got... The rule I set for myself, basically, is I didn't want to touch Obolunky until I'd gotten everything in the journal and all the run styles done, which I've really done now. I think it's just the eggplant nonsense and a millionaire run, and I'll just be straight up done with whatever the game tracks. And that was part, like, I don't want to accidentally overlink myself and cheat and get that. That was a mistake. I should pay more attention to this. I didn't want to cheat and get myself stuff with Overlooking by mistake. But I think it also kind of turned into like, well, like I want to just like make myself get better at the game by doing this legit until this point. And then, you know, after that we can see about just cheating myself. I really think it's cheating. I can then see about like, okay, let me just like give myself the setup and practice this. Because now I'm like, once it really is just like all the skips I want to do, like I think it turns into like, okay, like I know I can get here. Let me just get myself here more quickly so I can try this stuff out and like not take a dozen runs to get better at it. When it really is just this one thing that I need to get better at. It's not a good idea that not to be there. There's more neck movement in for the tapes later. It's great having the Ankh here, or the Ankh, having the Kapala here. You can get a lot of free blood along the way, which is nice. This is why you assume every skull is a skeleton until proven otherwise, because more often than not, it is. Or to use a food bombs here. Oh, I could have skipped. Oh, I know what I should. Oh, damn it. I was thinking there was something I could have done with the teleporter, and I was right. If I'd been smart, I would have. You can always use the teleporter to get the Ankh early. You just go into Waddler's cave, and you rope right in the wall right next to me, and teleport left. And it is always, I don't know exactly the rules about the gen, but I'm assured that like it always will be a safe teleport. Because you'll land somewhere in this layer, and the teleporter will force you up to 3 blocks upward to save you from that, and that will always be enough space to make it into the area proper and live. And like that's not that hard to do. Like I've done that before. I think that is one of the things I should put in my... Okay, I'll pretend I did that on purpose. That's one of the things I know I'm capable of like now and like should put in my toolkit of like, okay, if I have a teleporter on hand, I should use it. I should use it to get that on Carly, because there's no point. Like, I guess I'm missing on a few gems if I go down that far, maybe, but like, I'm saving myself both time and risk. Like, as you saw, like, the second layer is my most dangerous section. I want to go temple again, I think. That second layer is my most dangerous section, and if I can just avoid that risk and still get the Ankh for my trouble, I should do that. That's a smart play. I didn't know the Dead Queen Rest is here. Oh, I don't want you to have that. Please don't get it crushed. You might have got it crushed already. Oh, that is easier than I thought to pull off. The thing I did there is you can... I went volcano, so there is a horse in here somewhere. Let's leave before he gets ideas. I can't think and deal with temple at the same time. Yeah, let me finish temple, and then I'll finish my thought. Something I learned the hard way is that while you can mine stuff in the Moon Challenge, and it's no problem, if you use a bomb in the Star Challenge, time gets mad at you, even if you after you finish it. I don't know why that is. forgot about that one. I don't think I want that last bomb badly enough to risk death there. I hate Temple so much. I hate it so much. I hate it here. I also could accidentally position that blocking away would murder me. Let's leave. The shopkeeper was really bad for my health. Quite enough bombs to be that free with them, but I need this guy to not be in my life anymore, is the thing. Free teleporter, hell yeah. It's the rare drop from Crocman is the teleporter, as you might expect. I also really need to kill one of those leprechauns for the extra time in here, because there's so much that can go wrong here. I need the time to think. Sacrificing them gives you nothing, but you might as well get the body off the level. Make it not my problem. I was not confident what that lever would do, which of the two would activate, and one of them would trap me if it activated, so I was thinking, sorry. What I want is the room with all the gold pots in it. There it is. The thing I was trying to do several levels ago and did on the first try somehow is there's a bug, I guess you might call it. That's what people are perceiving it as, at least, where you can drop a hired help off a ledge when they're holding something, and they will fall asleep, which is expected from them, holding the item, which is not. Which is very convenient for getting them to hold the item without getting themselves killed, which is what they'll tend to do if you leave them alone. And that's very nice if you need them to be carrying something specific, like the teleporter, between levels for you. So I mean, I could get a bunch of gold here using bombs or gems, but I think at this point, I don't feel like I need to use more. The elixir, what it does now, I can't remember if I explained this in a previous stream or not, is it will protect you from either curse or poison. Jesus, I can't talk. Exactly once, and then it'll be gone. And while it's active, hasn't been used up like that. Every source of hearts will give you double the amount that it usually would. pairs really well with Blood's Cape because you get like extra blood, and every blood will give you. Let's leave. Will give you extra. Every time you get a heart from blood, you will get more hearts from that. You'll be 2 instead of 1, so it is a great way to just get a ton of health very quickly. Right, okay, this is. I need to use this in this level or never, so I'm gonna go see where the child is today. No, okay. There are ways it could help me in the run, but like it's such a dangerous item to have by ammo. I would rather just get rid of it. I can't use it for the eggplant child reasons I wanted it for in the first place. That's not what I wanted. Not my fault. That is so bad. I hate it. I just really wanted to not have active UFOs above me. That was my fault, no excuse. You're gonna want to rob Tusk here. Money. Which means I need at least 3 of these bombs next level. Nope. with. I think this should be enough for a millionaire if I get away with it. So this counts even if I don't finish the run. But I want to finish the run. So it'll make me feel cool, good about myself. Well, I can still finish it, just a little bit less likely now. How much health Tiamat has. But I have 84 health and an Aug, so at least my odds are looking pretty good. I'm even protected once from poison and once from dying. Protected none from poison. Also, I have a lot of health, so being poisoned is also not the end of this run necessarily. It is just not ideal. I would prefer to not be poisoned if I had a choice. If I were given a choice here. The teleporter is an instant kill, as I've said before, but I didn't trust myself to bring it to this point without bad things happening to me. Hated. Hell yeah! I've seen the reservoir, I don't need to see him again. I just need to see the number. Look at that. Look at that. Big money, no women. Let me just brag about that online real quick. Still have not gotten that eggplant attempt though, so let's go a little bit longer once I finish bragging. I'm sorry, I'm leaving screenshots folder. all say nice things to me, which is a cool feature. I didn't notice it first. But yeah, I think after a new achievement, I'm not sure what, and if you get farther than them before, I think they all react to it. I'm not sure what else they notice. And as you can see, my feats is basically almost done at this point. Like all that's left is the journal, and all the journal stuff is tied to the eggplant stuff. Basically, it is possible I could not do it in one run, but I would need to make tremendous mistakes. Which, if you've seen my play, is very possible, but, you know. And I seem to be the normal amount of greedy, because I don't need $1 million anymore. There's a fun quirk about Splunky, and I guess correspondingly the speedrun categories for it is like stuff counts if you die on the run. I think for speedrun categories, like you'll need to finish the run obviously, because all the categories most of the categories involve like a certain kind of ending, so you need to get that. Like there's no getting around that. But for score records in Splunky, because like it records it and shows it on the screen, like if you set a new record and then die immediately after that, like you still have the record, like it's not invalidated, which I think is cool. I've always thought it's really interesting how like speedrun communities kind of like make their own rules and like define like how they want to do things in general, and I especially just I think that's a good way to do like score runs. It's like, yeah, it's nice to finish. Like you'll get more score for any ending of the game. I think the special ending won't give you. I think the special ending doesn't give you any extra points. But most other endings will give you like some extra money, so like it's worth your while in that sense. And also like, you know, it's nice in the bragging rights sense to be like, well, I set a new score record on this run, and also I finished it. Like, I didn't, you know, die, like, right before the exit or whatever. So it's nice that you have that bragging rights opportunity, and then also, like, if you know, die near the end of a good run, it doesn't invalidate it, which I think are nice properties. This is not an eggplant run yet. It could still be. I'm throwing away the opportunity to like work towards the Kabbalah here. I guess I'll maybe try to get the pad if I can find it. Because it's going to be such a pain to get any of these things alive to the altar, and dead will not be enough favor. To the right, okay. Sure. Okay, why not? take corpses through. I can do this. But Yang doesn't know, doesn't hurt him. Doesn't hurt me. That was a little bit close. Beast timer isn't that long. I think I want to be greedy and rob this shop again. That's required that I find out where the ghost jar is first, though. So, alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to that there, that there. Not quite what I wanted. Should start doing this a level ahead of time or something. There's a thing you can... Oh, fuck. I guess it has to be here, hopefully. I have some more time to figure this out, but not a ton. A smart thing to do if you know you're going to want to go for the gift shop is to curse yourself on the previous level. Because, importantly, you won't then have a ghost chasing you around on the level you need to get on the level you're doing the robbing on. You know, after the previous level, and then just, like, have it done with. Reduce rope time. We're done. I need to cook though. Also, really hope that the gift shop is there, so I don't have enough time to check somewhere else. Is it higher up? I almost got away with it, but I had no right to. That is the kind of thing it's nice to not have a timer for. Also, the thing you're supposed to do, and I only kind of half did, is if you know you're going to rob the gift shop like that, you really want to clear a fully safe path to the exit. And I, like, partly did, but I didn't, like, you know, clear webs out, for example. And I should have, because that was what got me killed. But I also need to look up and remember, like, what row specifically the gift shop is in, because it's in a... I think it's not in a guaranteed spot horizontally, but I think it's in a guaranteed row. And if I remember where it had to be, that would have saved me some time in actually getting the thing. which again would have helped for. I guess it wouldn't matter because it goes when it showed up anyway. But things to remember, things to improve. I didn't mean it. That's almost a missed rope, I think. Fuck. I could have done that without killing the bat. I haven't done this. I might not get the ball this time. Oh. That's 7 favor, I think. If I did something really greedy. But need you over here. Only have one try at this. Literally one shot. Please jump over here. Over here. You should be able to get over here. You should be capable of it. I don't know if we'll figure it out or not, though. Nope. Fair enough. I'll give this another 15 minutes of runs. If I'm not on an eggplant right at the time, I probably will cut the stream. I might still play a little longer, you know, myself, but I think I've streamed long enough. Hi, Trisha. Can you lay down? She wants to be in the middle of my desk, and I can't quite allow that, but I can let her be nearby. Hi. Oh, sorry, Monty. Did that kill? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry. I didn't think that would cause damage, but I guess the... Let's just bust this run. This run is not good. I didn't want to spend a bomb to get out of 1-1. Oh, I should run. I'm gonna run the daily after this run, I think. I've kind of stopped doing them as much, and I think I don't really mind, because like all the runs I've been doing for achievement stuff has been keeping me like in shape anyways. But it has been a while, and I would like to, you know, do the dailies sometimes at least, if not all the time. I think this feels like a good time to do it while I'm on stream. So, run after this, I think. Ooh. It's a little risky, I think. That tricky could have already had damage to it from that arrow, in which case it would have died from the whip. Ooh. Gradient. Storage area. No. Maybe. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna regret that probably, but... Well, we're gonna pretend this is a score round, even though I've already done that, to the extent that it matters to me, but... So I'm gonna regret that for 2 reasons. One, there's a good chance I get killed by time due to being a dumbass. 2, there's a good chance I get killed by myself with the there's a good chance I get killed by myself due to being a dumbass. The last 2 times I've had this, I have faced a wall and pulled the trigger for reasons unknown to anyone, including myself. So we'll see how this goes, I guess. If you ever want to have a good time, watch speedrunners, including but not limited to Twigglesoft on Twitch, do score runs. The way to do it now, I think, is mostly the True Crown. But the original way to do it in Spelunky 2 was this, and a lot of patience and a lot of skill at avoiding ghosts. And not just the one ghost, all 4 that you can possibly get. Because you need that much time, because God is that a slow way to do speedruns. I'm not good enough to ghost, so we will not. I was ready for her, and yet, that is why I should not run time. I had the right idea. Like, I think facing her with the plasma cannon is the best way to get out of that if you have it. But you need to be faster than that, is the thing. Like, you need to basically be, like, pointing at the entrance, like, at 20 seconds in, basically, and ready to pull the trigger at, like, 28, because you want, because then she'll come out ready to fight. But it is doable, and, like, if you do that, you'll get away with the kill, and you can just, you know, get through the rest of the level at your leisure. And then you just do that, 2 more times, and then Tana's not mad at you anymore, until you inevitably anger her again, because you're doing shenanigans with the plasma cannon. Goodbye, Trisha. I'm not sure where she went, but she left. Even if I'm not doing an explicit score run, it's nice to just pick up all that loose gold that I can get easily. So it means that I can, you know, actually buy from shops instead of having to rob every time. Haha. And I'm much better at robbing shops now, and like I can usually get away with the 2 levels than forgiveness setup. But if you can avoid that in the first place, it's nice. So I have 2 favor. Oh, more than that, but 2 in the sense that matters. 2 towards the next item, which will be the call. Which means probably not getting it on this level. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I would need to get those guys all the way up here, and I don't think that's happening. Money also lets me do things like gamble at this shop and win. No, I said win. Thank you. No, I didn't really want to gamble there. Now that I'm not doing money runs anymore, I think I definitely want to go tide pool every time. For the extra chance at getting the a free eggplant child because of the guaranteed present on 4-2, and also because of fuck. And also because I can get a lot of stuff from Tusk's gambling shop, including possibly a teleporter, which will provide that other way to possibly get the eggplant child if I can't get it the intended way. Get him the intended way. I guess them. I don't know. I don't know anything about the eggplant child. They might be gendered in the text, actually. I'm not sure. I think the only want the eggplant child has is to murder, as every NPC in Spelunky does, and to go back and see his mother, which is the end goal of his quest. No spike shoes. I'm not going to... Nope. This is not an eggplant run. I can survive long enough. But I'm not be able to. I didn't have enough ropes to make that work. And like, I didn't have any choice about descending either, so like there's no... that wasn't like a mistake, that just wasn't like a level jump that was gonna work out. The mistake was not having climbing gloves somehow. I guess the hover pack might have helped if I'd taken it or robbed it. I would have had to rob it. But it still would have been like a really hard bomb cook in like a very limited space to pull that off. So I just think that wasn't gonna work. And I guess I could have just like hoped for a later like teleport setup, but. Love to be extremely cheap. Goes well off being extremely greedy. I'm also gonna say that that doesn't even count as an eggplant run because I didn't even have the eggplant yet. Like a seed isn't enough. I need to actually have the thing, I think, to have that count. We are coming up on the 3 hours timer, so I think I will almost die. Throw the run actively. Okay, if I die in this level, I'm going to do another run. That was not on purpose. I did actually fuck up though. Way too many resources for this. This is not a good run. Nothing about this is good. Let's make it worse. Was an eggplant seed. Also, hoping to be forgiven by the developers of the game. My throwing away of a perfectly good seed like that. assault. It's not good. In general, or specifically in this game. Nope. I'm trying to hang on the ledge to get him to... Jesus. Oh, I said something about the daily, didn't I? Let's do that. 20 minutes ago, I'm pretty sure. Nope, 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 incorrect. Might be a lawful game. No, it wasn't the case at launch, but they did. Ooh, hello. Something I also almost certainly said at least once on stream. But they patched it from launch so that there's always a vault in every. This probably isn't worth it. I don't know the amount of resources it would take. They patched it so that there's a vault in every zone. Guaranteed. Which is nice, because I think it mattered mostly for score runs, where they were, counting on that for money. Not so much for quote-unquote average runs, but it is nice that, there's always one per zone to work with. Also means it's, obviously greater chance that you can do things like the eggplant child skip with the vault, because there is one on the level. It won't necessarily be what you need it to be, but there is one on the level to work with, so your odds are a little bit better that way. In case I never actually pull it off, the way you do the skip is you can break into the vault. Well, you can always break into the vault. And if it's close enough to where the eggplant child is, you can teleport from the vault to the eggplant child room. And, the game doesn't care that you haven't gotten the eggplant. If you're in there, it's good. And you can either teleport directly, or you can do... if it's the right setup, a one-way teleport. Too expensive, and I'm not risking it on a daily. Not risking robbing her on a daily. Goods are hard. You can do a one-way teleport sometimes where you will use the fact that the teleporter will teleport you 3 blocks up if you would have up to 3 blocks up if you would have teleported into solid rock. And you can use that for some other configurations where the vault isn't quite placed right to get you directly into the eggplant child, and you can do a one-way teleport that will get you into the eggplant child room. But you can't get out. Because the door is locked. And in those situations, if you have the Ankh, you can teleport yourself into solid rock and die, and the Ankh will save you, as expected. So you can do it that way too. And one of the many streamers I watch playing this says that increases your odds a good amount if you have that available to you as well. You can still get unlucky and just not have a vault anywhere near the right position, but you know, stuff happens. Not worth robbing to get shop on a daily, I think. Not at my skill level. Also, when I say things like that, I don't mean I think it's only for speedrunners or people who play this game for a living. I think just I am not there yet. I think if I keep playing this game regularly, I can get to that point. I've definitely noticed a lot of improvement as is. But I want to be I want to be realistic about what I can and can't do in this game. The only way to get better is to try stuff, but I don't want to risk. I don't want to do what is very likely to just be a run-ending thing on a daily. Especially when I haven't tried for a while. I don't want this to be an honest attempt. Mistake. I don't want to throw the run, he said. I want to make a serious attempt, he said. But I've been paying attention. I also remembered that you get the key first, and then you go to the place the key unlocks. That I was not thinking. I'm also not going quickly enough here. Also, I have an angry yang near the exit to deal with. So, a lot of things going my way. It's like... No right to get away with that. No right whatsoever to get away with that. Not that clean a drill, but I have enough time to wait for it, so not be long a little bit. Careful with that movement, but it's fine actually, somehow. So it kind of was what I wanted. I wanted to make it drip faster, but I also didn't anticipate that it would all drip into the tunnel. So I'm not thinking far enough ahead. I deserve that. I'm not gonna check my ranking. I don't care. I didn't get far enough for it to matter. Yeah, I'll call the stream here, I think. I'll play this run off, but not on the stream. I don't think anyone tuned in for this one, but if anyone watches the recordings later, which I will leave up on YouTube, and I will highlight this sometime after, thanks. I'm mostly happy that I have a millionaire run fully on stream. That makes me very happy. Plus a bunch of other nonsense. I'm gonna try to stream more. I might stream tomorrow as well. In general, I just want to stream more that I have this nice shiny 3.0 model. I need to... Second. Let me just do a temporary fix for this. Remind me to do it later. Do this. Let me do that. Why is this so big? Perfect. It's like it's built into the label itself. Yep, I'll stream more, hopefully. I need to use this model more, and I spent so much time on it. And, see you next time.